Okay.
You remember last night?
Every minute, unfortunately.
Thanks again for saving my life.
Mine was on the line, too, but you're welcome.
Yeah. It's never easy to be responsible for taking a person's life, no matter who they are.
Look, Luis, I appreciate your concern, but we've already been through this. I mean, didn't Ethan explain my presence in the main house to your satisfaction?
No, not quite. Sheridan, I was there in the living room when you freaked out. You said things that
I was sleepwalking. I mean, surely you're not gonna hold me to whatever it was I was babbling about.
I'm not holding you to anything. I'm just curious. You said things that implied that last night wasn't the first time that you'd taken a life. Something's haunting you, Sheridan. Why don't you tell me what it is? Sheridan, last night wasn't the first time that I got the feeling that you were trying to forget something traumatic from your past. Just tell me what it was.
Honestly, Luis, you're making too big a deal out of this sleepwalking thing. I mean, even Sam said that anyone would have a reaction to shooting someone. Isn't that reason enough for me just having a bad night?
You're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't make you feel worse.
Well, I'm just going to use last night as a wake-up call. I'm going to forget about what happened and start living in the present. Today is going to be the start of a new beginning for me.
Oh, that sounds great.
The first order of business to my new life is to eat. How about you?
Fantastic. I'd love some eggs.
How'd you know that was what I was going to make?
It's the only thing you know how to cook.
Very funny. I have to forget about it. If I don't, it'll ruin my life.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were still in the kitchen.
Oh no, my eggs.
She claims that she's all right, but I don't believe her.
Yeah, you and me both. Sheridan's one of those people who keeps everything bottled up inside of her. I'm worried about her.
Well, maybe you should leave that to me and her nephew, Ethan.
I don't know if I can. You know, something from the past is eating away at her until she opens up about it. It's not going to go away.
Well, if that's so, that's her business, hijo.
Well, that's what I'm not sure of. See, whatever it is that's haunting her, I think it has something to do with me. That's why I have to find out what it is. For her sake. And for mine.
Here you go, officer. My entire repertoire.
Ah. Good. Thank you.
To life.
Thanks to you, we both have a life. Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions?
Would it matter if I did?
I know. I'm like a dog with a bone.
Try a Rottweiler with a chew toy.
Right.
What do you want to know?
Well, look, I have to file a report on last night's shooting, and I was just wondering if you could help me out with the details.
But you were there with me. I mean, what could I add?
Your perspective. Look, let me just show you a couple photos, and you can describe in your own words, you know, where you were and what was happening during the struggle.
If you really think it's necessary.
I'm afraid so. Sheridan, what is it? You're shaking like a leaf. Sheridan, you're as white as a sheet. What? I'm sorry. This wasn't supposed to be in there.
It's okay. It just threw me for a second. I'm fine. Really.
You could have fooled me. Look, Sheridan, it's okay to be shaken up by what happened. Nobody's gonna think any less of you.
It's not what this is about.
Well, then, what is it about? I mean, for God's sake, I'm not blind. This is obviously about more than what happened last night.
Look,
Tell me, well, what is it?
just stop badgering me. I said I was fine. Why can't you just leave it at that?
Because if you tell me what it is, maybe I can help you.
You can't. There's nothing that you or anyone else can do to help me. Why won't it stop? Why can't I stop remembering?
Sheridan, open the door and let me in. Don't tell anyone, Sheridan. Whatever you do, don't tell anyone. Sheridan, whatever it is, you can't keep it locked up inside you.
Just go away and leave me alone. Make it go away, please. Make it go away.
Tell me. Tell me what's going on.
What are you doing here?
You were crying. I was just trying to help you.
Look, the only way that you can help me is by giving me my privacy.
Look, Sheridan, that's not going to make it go away. You know it isn't.
How much did you hear me say?
Just that you couldn't stop remembering something terrible. Look, tell me what it is. Maybe I can help you.
Look, I asked you to leave. Why can't you just respect my wishes?
Is this the new beginning that you were telling me about? This is no life for you, Sheridan. Torn to pieces by God knows what frightening memories. The way I see it, you've got two choices. You can either let what's haunting you keep pulling your strings, or you can stand up to your fears, face them, get to the truth. Now look, I know that you and I have always had our problems from day one, but I've always admired your guts. Now, if this fight's between you and some demons, I've got my money on you any day.
What if I don't win?
Well, Sheridan, right now it doesn't look like you have much of a choice. Besides, you won't be alone. I'll be with you every step of the way. Well, what do you say?
I'll try. If you'll help me, then I'll try.